Welcome. Here is today's trending news in Nigeria. Presidential spokesman Daniel Bwala has said all governors in Nigeria are having the best of times. According to him, they are in their oil boom era. None of them is complaining. Also, speaking about the ADC coalition, Daniel Bwala has said the coalition is overblown. There is no coalition anywhere, he claims. According to him, those who believe it is their birthright to rule are the ones complaining about Tinubu's administration. They are nomadic politicians, says Daniel Bwala. On security, Bwala said in all strata of measurement, security has also improved under President Bola Tinubu. Let's take a look.
The issue about the northern region has been overblown. You see, because the governors that every day come out to speak well of the president are from the north. The meeting of yesterday, 2 days ago, was in the north.
The governors and the ordinary people on the street, they are two different things.
So
those who determine who governs them are the ones who are complaining.
Now, if I ask you, and very bluntly, to tell me a singular ordinary citizen in the north or group of citizens in the north who say there is a growing agitation against President Bola Tinubu, you will not find one, even if you start from here to Antarctica.
So every 200 million Nigerians are okay with whatever.
No, we'll come to 200 million. No, we'll come to 200 million. Let's start from the north. So what you are hearing are a set of people in the north who believe it is their birthright to be in government. Some of them were in the past government for 8 years. After a new government has come, they want to be in the center of attention in the next government. And this government believes in equal distribution of opportunities to those who have not had the privilege. They are angry and they form a group. They say they want to remove him. They are now scattered like sheep without shepherd in the wilderness. If I one of them who say, I made the president, I'll remove him. Yesterday also, he was suspended for 40 years. He will resume politics when he's getting to 90-something years. They are confused. Completely confused.
If you see the amount of the aggregation and the coming together of the opposition voices against this government, we've not seen it in the past years in Nigeria's politics. Not even in the merger of the APC.
There is no merger. Let me tell you something, Mr. Seun, and I will be honest with Nigerians. This coalition issue you're hearing is overblown. There is no coalition anywhere. Do you know why? Those who left the PDP, who are the proponent of this coalition, is just a handful of people that left. The governors of People's Democratic Party have not followed them. The National Working Committee have not followed them. The national executives have not followed them. Where is the coalition? They are even toasting to get somebody to come around on the platform of PDP. Where is the coalition? This coalition, you had not more than 13 people. But Nigeria is a nation that celebrates new information.
But that's not true.
Okay, tell me.
People that we saw there, and I can mention over 20 for you, just by mere looking at the
not
pictures.
Spectators.
No,
I'm talking of the anchored people, with political agenda.
You talk about Atiku Abubakar, Rotimi Amechi,
2,
Nasiru El
3,
Rufai, David Mark,
4,
Chief John Oyebu,
5.
You saw Dele Momodu,
6.
you saw Senator Ben Obi.
So you are now gradually going away from stakeholders to citizens.
No, look at them. That's Malami over there in the picture.
So let me tell you something.
They are listening of Nigerians, eminent Nigerians, former governors.
You just said the population of Nigeria is 200 million.
Over 200 million.
So these people you call the coalition, let's be honest with Nigerians. In the whole of that room, are they up to 300? They are not.
When you're forming a party, do you bring every member of the party into the room?
They don't even have a party. This ADC you're hearing about, what they did is called forceful takeover. Hostile takeover. In company law, you did that. You know the consequence of a hostile takeover. A lot of people don't know. Their chairman, who they, gave whatever they gave, and he handed the party to them, even was saying that our administration promised him 3 ministerial slots and some money.
And that's the accusation against your government, that your government go after opposition voices, go after, he was claiming that it was being offered 3 different ministerial positions.
Let me tell you, I did criminology. where you study the mind, the mensura, the mental element of people who have the propensity to commit crime. And there is a fact pattern in you judge from the way somebody talks to derive or to deduce the inference of truth. Anybody who has such a strong allegation and wants to make an optics out of it will mention the name of the public officials and will mention the circumstances that they did that. You know, if they are going to charge you in court, then you have to quote the offense and the particulars of the offense. He says senior public officials. Who are they? Do you think President Bwala Tinubu in this government, apart from President Bwala Tinubu, nobody in this government can give ministerial position to anybody? And if President Bwala Tinubu will give you or promise you ministerial position, he will speak to you directly. Of course, you know, the president has spoken to the people that are high up. He has spoken to the people that are low. You will never believe the president will see so person. That's his idea and that's his politics. If he sees value in you, he will look for you. Did this man meet president? Let him mention even the public official. But of course, you know, in politics, it is only in politics people trafficate right and turn left. In the sense that he will say what he wants to say in order to achieve two things. One, for the individuals he's doing business with to think that he has some integrity and value. That's the reason why he didn't cave in. And then on the other side, to give the world the impression that he's such a special person that this government, imagine, this government will go to him and say, we'll give you 3 ministers. Don't give them platform to run. How many of them? These are nomadic politicians, internally displaced persons.
And those are, they are saying already that they're sending you guys packing in 2027. But I mean, the real issue the real issue here, Mr. Bwala, the World Bank say that it's not as if President Tinubu is dashing anybody, any state's money.
Right.
This is the common patrimony of this nation, and the removal of fuel subsidy, which are now going into the state, and as though those who have criticized this government and the APC, making it look like the federating unit are being dashed money. Is it possible that the realization come and that narrative is changed?
There have been precedents before President Bwala Tinubu. They did not consciously take the decision that was required to improve the revenue that will go to the governors. So why President Tinubu has to be commended is because he did what others will not do. And you know what funny thing, Mr. Sheon? I have not seen one opposition governor in Nigeria who has come out to complain about revenue. They have, for example, the governor of Zamfara has even praised the administration because he has increased revenue. You know, of course, of the governor of Anambra State. You know the party he belongs to. How about the governor of Enugu? The party he belongs to. What about the governor in Abia? The party he belongs to. All the governors in Nigeria are having the best of time, like they are having what we call the oil boom in their history as a country. You know what I mean? 27 states at the time was bankrupt. Salaries were not paid. That is not a conversation now. It is almost like an anathema to talk about people not being paid salary, because that governor will be looked upon like a Lucifer, because there is revenue enough to pay the salaries, revenue enough to meet with the minimum wage, revenue enough for you to embark on project to pay your debt, and then to look to the future.
It's not as though that there was one genius action or a magic one that was done. It was a decision that would have come a month after, naturally,
right,
by the execution of time and by the force of law.
No,
because the law has prescribed that by the end of June, there isn't any budget for fuel subsidy any longer.
So if the president did not want to remove the subsidy, if the argument that is made that because there have been a legislation to that effect, the president will still sponsor a legislation to repeal the one that was sent. And then he looks back and then start all these struggles that will be having the cyclical effect of borrowing.
The president repealed the PIA that naturally would have been come into effect
and then
by June.
Yes, and then restructured.
And the budgetary design that he cannot adjust by natural effect. The president's hands were going to be tied. Either you like it or not, subsidy was gone by the end of June.
No. See, if you bring a law or you're confronted by a law that you feel is going to be injurious to the people, you simply bring a law to repeal and replace. And the National Assembly have the power of the purse. They also have power of appropriations and then lawmaking. So if the president is intentional about not wanting fuel subsidy to be removed. He will even bother. Do you know what the blessed memory, General Buhari told Garba Shehu? He said, what President Bola Tinubu did is quite brave. He said, when I wanted to do it, people have been advising me, that's why I couldn't do it. He said, I am very sure if he had not pronounced that in Ego Square, by the time he gets to Villa, he may never be able to remove the subsidy. And this is what characterizes President Bola Tinubu from any and every of the candidates that are running for it. Courage and courageous decision. His hallmark, his legacy anchors on this. The hallmark of a leader is the ability to make a courageous decision, but at the right time. You can make a decision at the wrong time.
Without putting in the necessary buffers.
No, so those who said they would have used the buffer, we have asked them to talk about the buffer. There is no buffer without money. There was no money in the country when he took over. This person who made an argument that came close to that is Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. I spoke for him in the campaign. His position about subsidy was quite clear. He said he was never going to remove it at once. It's going to be incremental and gradual. He said they did it during President Obasanjo. And the question that you can ask now, if they did it at that time, why is it that it hasn't been done?
In all of these, Mr. Bwala, is the fact that there is a growing agitation against this government. Why do you think so?
Sponsored by the opposition, yeah.
And it seems to be coming from your region, the northern region.
So let me tell you, you see, the concept, the issue about the northern region has been overblown.